All right, this is the next episode, Digital Asset Junkies. This is Keith Dirty. This is Defi Daryus.
Yeah!
We are the Digital Asset Junkies. This is
what up?
Our weekly live podcast where we
That's right.
discuss all areas of the financial market. Daryus, is this podcast a hobby?
Fuck no!
This is a money-making endeavor. All right, so that's
Come on now.
That's the purpose of this. We're not making money.
Even if it's crumbs, it's still my crumbs.
You know, it might take 10 years before this podcast sees a dime, and I'm fine with that. It takes time to build good things, right? We're not just out here hawking promo codes, trying to get that easy money. That's not what we're trying to do here. All right, we're trying to build a real following. You know when
right.
I'm reading a book about Genghis Khan.
Ooh, Genghis Khan.
Yeah, the way he was so successful was when he conquered like places, he gave them a chance to be loyal and like join his army. He didn't just subject them and like give them a chance to regroup and stuff. He just took them and then they just joined his army. So I'm not out here just hawking promo codes because I make money. I'm a day trader. I don't need your promo code money. All right. By the way, promo code bad trader. Promo code I blow accounts at prop firms. Use that at Apex. Okay, you know what? I am going to shout out some prop firms. This is not an advertisement. They're not giving me any money. And you know what? I'm not going to shout them out.
That's right.
Because why would I do that?
Exactly.
But, some of them are good. So, here's the numbers we got up here. If you don't know what a prop firm is they let you trade NASDAQ futures, and then they give you a 1099 come tax season. So you're like an independent contractor, and you look into it. It's the prop firm industry. It's exploding and weird industry right now. I think they're going to make some changes. So, but right now there's money up for grabs. So
that's right, man. That's right. 24-hour trading is now coming into play. Is that officially rolled out? Is that
24-hour trading?
Yeah.
I mean, there's 23-hour trading already with NASDAQ futures 5 days a week.
Okay.
23 hours is good enough for me. I don't even trade 20. I only trade 1 hour a day. From market. I only trade the first hour of regular trading hours.
Is that right?
That's 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern time, and if you're on the West Coast, 6:30 to 7:30 a.m.
Dang.
Yeah, but if that's your edge, that's your strat. It's a time-based strat like me. You gotta be ready. When the market gives you it. The market doesn't work on your time. You work on the market's time, right? So
yeah. So Keith, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about these high school kids or college kids using AI to create a strat for them, to trade for them?
Yeah, I think AI is a very valuable tool to help you learn stuff. I don't think it's going to trade for you. I've been trying to. I told you I was paying $200 a month for all three of the big AI ones.
Yeah.
So for Google, for Claude, for OpenAI, which now I deleted my OpenAI account because they're supporting autonomous weapons. And I'm not like a big liberal guy or what. I'm not like a pink, like a lefty, weird Antifa type guy. But I don't want my companies actively murdering people. That's where I draw the line in the sand, where the companies I do business with is actively choosing to murder people with their products. I don't do business with those companies, all right? Maybe Boeing, because you gotta fly, right? So I will fly on Boeing planes, but besides that...
Yeah, dude, fuck that shit, man.
If I have a choice, I'm not. So I deleted my...
AI making like a smart decision to take somebody's life, like, No,
I mean, if it was... I don't know too much. I didn't look into it too much, but I do know Anthropic, the people who make Claude.
Yeah.
they were like, they
But
were
fuck you.
they were originally working with them, with the Department of Defense or whatever, but like they asked them to do something that they thought was wrong. So they were like, no, we can't do that. And then, of course, Sam Altman and OpenAI with, I don't even remember the name of that crap GPT.
Crap GPT.
I don't remember the name of that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of my subscription too, man. I'm paying.
Not just the subscription. I deleted the data from the account. I hit delete account.
Wow.
And I put a lot of data. That was the first one I used.
Wow.
I had a lot of data in there, but it knew a lot of stuff about me. But, you know, it wasn't even the best one. That's why it was an easy decision to make, because Claude is obviously superior and Gemini is also superior. But there was a time I was paying $200 a month for their top tier platform for all three of them. And I was trying to make a day trading. And I'm a day trader. I am a profitable day trader. You know,
now once I think about it, I do remember that. I do remember that time.
I was vibe coding. I was up till like 3 a.m. every night. Like, I'm going to make a money machine. I don't even know what's happening. I can't read a line of code.
I came over to Keith's house and he just stopped talking to me and started vibe coding. I was like, Keith, all right, man.
Let me show you this thing.
I was like, all right,
and I
man.
just like vibe coding.
Yeah, let me show you this thing. And he just spit just.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, Keith, I'm gonna talk to you later.
But I looked really smart, right?
Yeah, you did.
I looked like I'm some tech genius, like deep into my.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm just the ideas guy. I'm giving the idea thing, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna work. No, it doesn't take it one trade. I know how to do trading. I have trading software. My AI bot didn't take one trade. So, you know, good luck to you. If you're a teenager trying to make a money machine using AI, good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Please, if you are successful doing it, let me know. You don't have to call in publicly, but I'd be, you know, you find me, you will, you know. And, you know, that way we can work together, because I actually know in-person day trading. I'm up every day at 6 a.m. to day trade, right? I'm a day trader. So, yeah, if you can make a successful trading bot, I'm sure some of my input and insight will be valuable to the bot, right? So, you know, if you're able to do that, let me know, because
holler at us.
Yeah.
So can they follow like on Dirty House Studios?
They can call in. You can call in that number. If you call in that number, it'll go directly to your. And also, you can Instagram if you don't want to call in with your phone. You can Instagram Digital Asset Junkie. That'll go right to Darius's phone.
415-758-0577. Hit us up. Talk
That's right.
Shit.
Got a question? Hit us up. All right.
So Keith, I had a acquaintance from high school. We have a mutual friend. He was talking shit about stocks and crypto because I think we posted something about
Is he rich? Is he wealthy?
He's a real estate guy. He owns 3 properties.
So he is a different.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he was talking shit. So I was telling him, dude, you need to call in.
What kind of shit was he? What was he saying?
He was just saying like, oh, what the fuck, man? I don't know. He was just talking shit. Like, dude, you guys need to real estate. He was like real estate above stocks and crypto.
Well, look at what outperformed what. I mean, did the S&P 500 outperform the real estate market?
Call
in the last
in, dude.
5 years?
Call in. Speak your piece, man. 415.
In the last 6 years, what outperformed what?
Yeah, man. Call in 415-758-0577. Let us know, man.
Because I personally think the S&P 500 outperformed it. Obviously, crypto did.
Yeah. That's not even a question.
That's not even a question.
Call us, man. Talk your shit, please. Anybody, please give us a call. You know.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
There's that. What
we're gonna do? We're gonna go viral. We're gonna argue on this shit. Fuck you, man.
No, we'll be respectful. Why fuck you?
I bought a house. My house appreciated in value. I got 3 kids.
Can you live?
Fuck you.
Can you live in your Ethereum? That's what he's gonna say. Oh yeah, can you live in your Ethereum? Well, no, but also my Ethereum doesn't need a new roof.
Oh man, I wish I had more Ethereum. God damn it!
I don't know. But I don't have Ethereum. That's just, I was doing an example.
I wish I had more Ethereum.
I wish I had any Ethereum. All right. Well, why aren't you investing in stuff? I will. All right.
Why aren't you investing? Come on, what's going to be? So Keith, if you were to get into crypto,
I have to pay taxes. Is the thing.
$500. What would you buy? What would be your entry level into crypto? Again, because I know you was holding on Bitcoin back in the day. You was one of those suckers that sold it like $700.
No, I sold it at like $30,000.
Okay, that's selling at $30,000 is not bad at all. It's the people that sold it at like 3 digits. Oh my god.
No, I wish. I mean, imagine if you'd gotten in where that would even be worth it. You'd probably keep one and just be like, fuck it. I mean, I paid like $1 for it. But, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. You can say that again.
The most popular podcast in the world was talking about Bitcoin back when it was $1 a Bitcoin.
What most popular podcast in the world? What are you talking about?
Joe Rogan.
Oh,
yeah, Joe Rogan had a bunch of Bitcoin guys on there.
He talked about it when it was $1?
When it was maybe even cheaper than $1, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Rogan, man.
So,
Joe Rogan's been taking a lot of heat,
There's just haters, man. People hate.
Taking a lot of heat.
People have this idea.
Shout out Joe Rogan, man.
Where
For me, I was a guy who just on his ass a couple months ago. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, I see this thing of like, all these podcasters who had Trump on are now saying, I didn't vote for this, or they're questioning what Trump is doing now. Well, why did you have him on your Maybe because do you say that for like, when CNN has them on, like, well, how dare you? Why did you don't like Trump now? Why did you have him on your show when he was doing a debate? It's like, what? If your show is to interview somebody, why wouldn't you interview a president?
Especially if they're popular. Exactly. Especially if they're popular.
Popular. To be president, you have to be popular.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the biggest popularity contest.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. So obviously, why wouldn't you interview? It's crazy to think. So I don't fault Theo Vaughn's or the Joe Rogans or the who else interviewed Trump that was a
Andrew
podcaster?
Schultz.
Andrew Schultz. I don't fault them for that. I just fault them for being hackneyed comedians.
Exactly.
You know what?
Exactly.
I'm not saying these guys are doing that shit, but like, I mean, maybe to some level they are. But I really don't like comedians who are who are into drama more than comedy.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. That's yeah. There's a lot of comedians that are
like, I like comedy for comedy, but there's way too many comedians who are into it for drama.
Yeah.
Or like, and Joe Rogan is one of them.
Joe Rogan has always been one. He was the one crashing. There you go, crashing the stage. It's like, come on, dude, get up out of here. Yeah. I've never thought that Joe Rogan was a funny comedian.
No,
ever. There was never a day.
I was a fan of his podcast.
I always knew, and I did comedy. If you guys don't know, I did comedy for like 13 years of my life. I don't know if Keith ever want to come out of the closet, but I'm out the closet. 13 years I was doing that shit. And I remember when Joe Rogan was like pretty much on Fear Factor and shit. And he was just never funny, man. He was never like funny, but he had alpha qualities, and he bulldozed Carlos Mencia, like, whatever, man. He stole jokes. He hops on a stage.
Yeah, like
that was a little excessive, but whatever, dude. Like,
I mean, it's wrong to steal jokes. Obviously, you shouldn't be stealing jokes.
But hop on and say you feel that strongly about the art form,
right?
Like you're gonna hop on. How about you talk shit to him when he gets off stage? Like, what
or
the fuck?
just talk shit about him on stage, right?
Yeah, exactly. Make your set about him. You know what I mean?
But
that just
he could beat people
as
up.
a comedian, I didn't. Yeah, exactly. He could beat people up that can't fight. You know what I mean? But that I never liked that as a comedian. Like, dude, just wait till we get off the stage. I never liked that. You know what I never liked too, Keith? People that drop the mic. Like they drop the mic on the floor.
Oh, but you can only do that if you're a headliner. So you don't like when Dave Chappelle does that?
Yeah, that's his fucking show. Yeah, but not no fucking open mic. Dude.
No, who does that at an open mic?
People did that. I used to hate that.
That would take.
You know what I used to do? I used to hate when people put the mic on the. Okay, yeah, thank you, and they put the mic on the floor on the bench and not put it back in the fucking thing
because they forget.
Yeah, they forget. They put it on the thing. I was like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. That used to annoy me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the simple fact that Joe Rogan got on stage to talk about a dude that was stealing jokes. Yeah, he was definitely stealing jokes. He wasn't even Mexican. The motherfucker was like, he was biracial and he was like El Salvadorian or some shit.
And he was stealing a dead guy's joke.
Yeah.
Is it wrong to steal a dead guy's jokes?
If he never did that joke, hey, if nobody knows about it.
Well, if nobody knows about it.
Just you and a dead guy.
But if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, right? If the joke is good, isn't it better that the audience hears the joke than not hears the joke? And then...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say if it
Isn't it kind of still honoring the dead guy in a way?
So let's say you go to an open mic and a nobody does a really good joke and he fucking dies the next week. And you take that joke and do it, like...
Yeah.
You gotta live with yourself.
Yes, that's the thing. You gotta live with yourself as an artist.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, it's not that.
It's not that bad.
It's not even bad.
I did when I first started
For the audience, it's a plus.
I did a joke. I did a Martin Lawrence joke at a talent show at a junior college, at DVC junior college, bro. And I was like, I thought about it. I felt like shit, and then I was like, fuck it. I survived. But I thought about it. I really felt like shit. I was like, But whatever, I gotta live with that shit, man. So I stopped doing that because I wouldn't want to be that guy, you know? But yeah, dude, you gotta whatever, dude. But for somebody to come on stage and be like, hey, you stole a joke. Dude, everybody know I stole a fucking joke, you asshole. We all know this, dude.
The audience doesn't.
Well, the audience probably don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Audience don't give a fuck in a moment.
Right, the audience just wants to laugh.
The audience wants to laugh. The audience in a moment don't give a fuck if you stole a joke. Now, let's say the audience member go home. They be like, hey, honey, you know, that motherfucker, he be stealing jokes. Like, oh, what? Oh, okay. Fuck him. And then they won't see him no more. You get what I'm saying? Like, the joke thief is always going to fucking lose. Period, point blank. So what we're saying is getting on fucking stage and interrupting the show. Dude, that's an asshole move, bro. So somebody is going to jump on your stage, on your show, and interrupt your shit someday, bro. That's just how things gonna have to work. I like how we talk. I talk like, oh yeah, Joe Rogan, man. Yeah, he had a long week, man. He worked.
What?
If we go back on this, we entered the Joe Rogan conversation like, oh yeah, shout out Joe Rogan, man. He said, yeah, he had a long week, man. Now I'm fucking trashing him.
Now we're trashing him.
I'm trashing him. Joe Rogan, eat a dick, dog. I'm out the closet, boy.
I'm defending him, saying whatever. Yeah, it's obviously
Joe Rogan.
If a president wants to do your podcast, you have him on. Like obviously.
Hey, dog.
I fault him for being a conservative hack now. That's what I don't like. Like, he just constantly shoehorns the dumbest conservative talking. He's still talking about Biden and Tim Walz and, like, it's like, bro. Like,
let that shit go.
Yeah.
Let it go,
and
bro.
I barely watch it. So I'm watching, like, one episode every 3 months, right? And he's doing it. So I assume he's doing it on every episode.
I bet Joe Rogan's daughter is getting thrashed by a Latino dude with a mullet.
Whoa.
It is what it is, Keith. That's something that we all gotta, us as daughters and fathers, we gotta be okay with. You know? It is what it is. It's not a crime to get thrashed by a Latino with a mullet, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not a crime.
Well, I think his daughters are children. Right?
Teenagers.
They're teenagers. Yeah, that's a crime.
Oh.
Pretty sure that's a crime.
Sorry. Yeah, that's we're gonna take that.
But they're not.
We're not gonna clip that.
That's a crime that the
we're not gonna
Justice
clip.
Department is not prosecuting right now. So
Yeah, exactly. Thank you,
So
man.
is it a crime?
Yeah, is it a thank you? Yeah, we're not gonna clip that.
if a bunch of teens were trafficked and the Justice Department just covered it up.
So, have you heard this guy named Professor Zhang? And
What?
his Professor Zhang?
Professor Jane?
Professor Zhang, like Chinese, Zhang, G-A-I-N-G or something.
No.
He
Oh,
does these.
Is that on Instagram?
Yeah.
Let me- Look at how
Professor
smooth
Zhang.
our podcast is right now, dude.
It's
We're
clean.
doing these clean. We're not having issues because we figured out how to do it.
That's right. So this guy, Professor Zhang, J-I-A-N-G.
You have it on here, right?
I don't. I'm just talking about it. He's a YouTube guy. But we're gonna go into that Hillary after because we're in our war segment, and so this guy Professor Zhang, he does these lectures. He posts them on
Wait,
YouTube.
sorry. Okay, go ahead. I had some real hard techno going for a second.
Yeah,
Just
so-
drowning out your voice.
Professor Zhang, he does these lectures, and he predicted Trump to get elected. He predicted that Trump will go to war with Iran, and this is another thing that he predicted. But anyways, a lot of internet people are picking him up and interviewing him and getting his view on things. But this war, man, is very interesting. Iran attacked data centers, dude.
Whoa.
Like this is a different kind of war, man.
They attacked the Dubai airport, right?
Yeah.
That's a major airport.
That's a major. I think that Dubai is finished, man. I really do believe. I do. I believe that people are going to start going to Indonesia, Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dubai is finished. It's too dangerous, man. It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
It's right in Iran's
yeah.
territory.
Yeah, and those laws, those laws are not Western friendly.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
no gambling. I thought there
That's
was
crazy.
gambling there.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy if there's no gambling.
I have family who lives there.
You can't gamble. You can't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? You can't see freaks in the street. I don't want to go. I don't want to go, dude.
Yeah, you know what? I don't have family who lives there. I don't want some weird government hearing this and being like, I don't
Yeah.
have family there.
Yeah, fuck Dubai. Me either, dude. I got distant
And
African cousins.
I don't know anything about that Ayatollah guy they killed.
I heard he was a nice guy, though.
Really?
No? No, I don't know. I'm just talking.
Wasn't he out there putting like hits on people, or they called it like
Ayatollah's a badass name, bruh.
Ayatollah? Yeah.
Ayatollah. That's a. Well, I know it's not a name. It's more of a position, but that's just a dope moniker. Ayatollah. Ayatollah.
Wasn't he putting like fatwas on people and stuff?
What's that like? Is that like voodoo type shit?
A fatwa. Look it up. Ask the producer what a fatwa is.
How do you fucking?
I think he has the ability to call it. It's like, you know, in that scene, it's FATWA. You know that scene in John Wick
Please
where
explain fatwa.
where the guy's like
FATWA.
where the guy's putting out the message like on all the hitmen see it like, hey, this is the guy to kill. You know, in John Wick when they're saying this is the guy, they like all the hitmen see this is the one guy to kill. That's what a fatwa is, and basically every like Muslim faith person is a hitman in that analogy.
Oh.
I think. Look, let's see what it says.
Fatwa is a formal legal opinion or ruling in Islamic law given by a qualified Islam scholar. A fatwa, F-A-T-W-A, answers a question about how Islamic law, Sharia law, applies to a specific situation. Oh no, that's just a fatwa. It's like a broad term.
Oh, I thought it's when you call a hit on somebody. When you put a hit on somebody.
It's like a law. It's like a ruling.
I thought there was like a playwright got a fatwa put on him. That's what it means. If somebody.
It's a fatwa's an opinion. So let's say if a fatwa could possibly be like you put a murder on somebody, that could be a type of fatwa. In the context of a jihad. I was trying to talk about it.
Oh. Huh. Look up Salman Rushdie. I thought he had a... Oh, wait. Microphone access required. How did Salman Rushdie get affected by a fatwa? Alright, he wrote a book that, the Ayatollah didn't like. I'm assuming it was the Ayatollah. Khomeini. Was Khomeini the guy who got killed? Who's the guy who got killed? Alright, anyway. He issued a fatwa calling for Rushdie's death.
So fatwa in that context is just like a law.
And then he went into hiding. No, it's like where you can call for a death. So, so he had to move frequently, live under assumed identities. He was under 24-hour protection. He went into protective hiding for nearly a decade.
So this guy, was he Iranian?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know where he's from. I don't know. But yeah, basically they called for his death. That's what I thought a fatwa was. I got all my information from Curb Your Enthusiasm season.
You really did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. I think in the context
fatwa put on him, and I thought that meant that's what a fatwa was, but maybe Larry is misinformed or something. Oh, here, let's put your camera, because you're barely in the shot here. Wait. Okay, I think. But then, are you not comfortable?
Yeah. Well, if I'm like this.
Is that not comfortable for you?
For the whole time, like when I'm saying something, then I go like this.
All right. All right. What's
But yeah, man. I hope this war is over soon, Keith. You know, we need to get back to making money. We need Bitcoin back above 100,000. Okay. Actually, we don't, man. What am I saying? That's giving a chance for us to buy more, man. Okay. That's giving us a chance to buy more.
Yeah,
dude.
we got a discount.
You know, we got a discount, man. I hope this war continues so we can continue to buy more cheap digital assets and stock. Okay. That'd be cool to have. You know, you know what, Keith? I bought Netflix stock just for the kicks of it. You know, I bought Netflix stock. You know, Netflix. You know, I feel like they were a little sad. You know, they didn't be able to. You know, they weren't able to acquire Paramount. You know.
Yeah, you wanted them to.
Yeah, I was kind of. Yeah, I absolutely wanted them to do it. You know.
And now it's going to be under control of Paramount.
It's going to. What was it? Warner Brothers.
So HBO is going to be in.
I think. Oh shit! Yeah. Netflix didn't get it. Okay. So I bought some Netflix stock. I was like, okay, Netflix looking sad. Let me get a few Netflix. Look at Happy Fingers over there. Keith is doing his thing, man. Digital Asset Junkie TV. Give us a call, 415-758-0577. Yeah, man. So you guys, man, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, man. You guys need to be loading up on Internet Computer Protocol. This is not financial advice, okay? But the simple fact that Iran bombed data centers, dude. That's where we're at, man. We are almost in the future. We're not completely there yet, but we are going to be in a future sci-fi. I'm not gonna say dystopian. I'm not gonna say that because that's something scary. I'm not gonna say dystopian. No, I did not mean to say that. I meant to say cyberpunk. Dystopian? I meant to say cyberpunk. I don't want dystopian, bro. What? You know what dystopian means?
Dystopian?
Yeah. What does that mean?
Is that the opposite of utopia?
Bro, yeah. It's chaos. Water is turn on the water faucet, black water come out. No internet. You know what I'm saying? Cars are now fucking dressers. They're furnitures. Because guess what? It ain't no gas to put in them. That's dystopian, bro. Hell no, that's scary, dude. So anyways, yeah, not dystopian, but cyberpunk, man. We are going to be in a cyberpunk reality, okay?
Technocracy.
And Internet Computer Protocol, man. Let me tell you guys something, man. Okay? They have a technology called canisters, okay? And canisters are nodes all around the world. That's like computers all around the world, okay? That's where the data is going to be. So whenever there's a conflict, data is not going to be interrupted. This whole AI thing, they're going to use Internet Computer Protocol to really deploy real AI. If there's a real war using AI drones and stuff, it's going to be on blockchain. It's going to have to be on blockchain. Why? Because data centers will get bombed. Unless you just protect the data centers. But what I'm saying is, dude, Internet Computer Protocol has a massive use case. Okay, this is not financial advice. You definitely don't want to listen to me. I have no money. But that is the future.
And you know what? We're just saying it's not financial advice because that's what we have to say.
That part.
We're not financial advisors, but why can't we give financial advice? You don't have to take it.
You don't got to take it?
We're not.
Are we that weak? Are we that weak that we got to say,
right?
Oh, this is not financial advice? Oh, I'm not going to listen to you now.
Oh, this is not Well, yeah, it is financial advice, but we're not financial advisors, so listen to it if you want. Do your own research.
Do your own research.
We give you the advice, then. So when somebody gives you advice in life, do you just blindly follow it, or do you think it through? What? You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude.
And
This
if you
is
just
not financial
blindly
advice.
follow it, then I got a car I advise you to wash. You know, come on. Like,
You gonna make her wash your car, man?
I advise them to do that, yes. That's not life advice. I'm not a life advisor. But so yeah, they're not, it's not financial advice, it's just financial suggestions.
Financial suggestions.
Can we give suggestions? Is that allowed? Like,
Is that
can we
allowed?
be financial suggesters? Like, is that a thing?
Internet Computer Protocol is going to be the most valuable Web3 token. I know I sound like a robot. I might be a robot. Okay? But trust me, man. Right now, the token's about $2 right now. Let's see. $2.50, which is kind of crazy. This is not financial advice. Oh, so did you guys hear about Xbox, man?
Oh, what's going on?
Xbox is no more.
What?
Xbox, yeah, dude. Xbox
What do you
is
mean?
done. They're not going to create no more consoles.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
So Microsoft is out of the console game?
I don't know if they're Xbox. They might. I'm not going to say they're out of the
So the
gaming.
Series X is the last one?
Yep. Last one, man.
That's dumb. Why?
Yep. Yep.
That's stupid.
That's all the writing on the wall, man.
What do you mean?
Hey, dude. PS5, man, PlayStation, bro. PS Station is the only gaming, like the mainstream, old school gaming console that is still gonna go on to the new gaming era.
I heard they're all gonna go on the cloud now, so
Yeah.
you can play a game
Yeah.
with like incredible graphics,
Yep.
and all you're doing is connecting to the cloud.
Yep.
But then it's like, okay, well, what if your internet goes down?
The internet's not gonna go down, bro.
Sometimes I want to play video games when my internet is down.
Well, this internet, Web 2 internet is gonna go down, but once Web 3 internet gets fully integrated, it's not gonna go down.
What do you mean it's not gonna go
It's
down?
not gonna go down, bro.
Your router can't come unplugged every once in a while.
Bro, it's not gonna go down unless, like, they're just, taxing you. People, companies, they may say like, oh, you know how they do it. Oh, the internet's kind of slow because of this. If you
They
upgrade,
do that. There's something like that. It's not gonna. But anyway,
you don't think
so
we're
I
gonna
guess-
live in a future where the internet is
so
not
you
gonna
think-
go down?
So I don't get it. Xbox sells the thing. I like the Series X. I think it's awesome.
Got to get used to the new reality, Keith. I'm sorry.
What?
bro.
That I'm just gonna have to play games on a cloud or build my own gaming PC?
Or get a PS5, a PS6, when it comes
I
out.
guess I'll get a PS6. I mean, that's stupid.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Xbox.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates is going down, dude. This you know what this episode is gonna be called? Going down. Cause you motherfuckers is going down. He's gonna be like, all right, I did have sex with those Russian girls. But did you, Bill Gates, did you poison your wife to get that virus out of her? That's the question.
Oh yeah, so she.
That's the question, Bill. Did you poison your wife to get the virus out of her, Bill? Okay? All right? We all know you're a nerd. You got to use another man to be your buffer to meet whores. Huh? That's what you got to do. You need another man to be your billion-dollar man and using another man to be your buffer to meet whores. Dirty whores at that.
I know. You would think if you're gonna go through all that trouble of having a buffer, a prostitute buffer, they would be clean at least.
Yeah,
what
bro.
is even the point
Dirty
of having
hoe.
a
Yeah, bro.
prostitute buffer if they're not gonna make sure they're clean? I mean, that's the main thing, right?
That's right. And it's a
Why
well-known
would you even?
it's a well-known fact, Keith, that in the game, a whore is 10 times cleaner than a promiscuous bitch.
What do you mean?
A whore, like a real whore, is 10 times cleaner than a promiscuous bitch.
Because
Fact.
they're doing it safer.
Well, they're just on their game, man. You don't want to funky up your product. What? What are you doing? See, a horny bitch out there, just a square bitch out there just fucking hella dudes. She thinks she's above that type of shit. She's like, oh yeah, well, whatever. So she's not gonna be on her game. Horny bitches are the most disgusting creatures in the world.
Oh, I disagree with that.
Whores are better. Whores are cleaner than just horny bitches running around fucking them.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. I think it's a pretty clean culture that we're in.
Hell no,
There's
man.
only 2 diseases that you need long-term treatment for. There's only 2 STDs you need long-term treatment for.
What's that?
AIDS and herpes. Everything else you can easily cure.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, bro, he actually got the virus. And he was trying to feed it to his wife, man. So he was with a dirty whore, man. Not a dirty whore, but a horny bitch.
No, he was with because he was with the actual prostitute, right?
She was no actual prostitute. There was goofball bitches that a goofball brought around them. These aren't real whores, man. These are like bitches caught up in some type of bullshit. A real whore would be like, I'm out of here. Because what I gotta do, I gotta get another trick. A real whore is not gonna sit up with a rich dude. A real whore is afraid of a dude that's trying to control them and trying to get them, you need a better life. Oh, sit here and, my opinion. I don't know. So you feel like a promiscuous woman is cleaner than a prostitute?
I don't think. I think it's a case-by-case basis. I think some prostitutes...
I'm pointing the finger.
Some prostitutes are going to be, like, heroin addicted. They're going to be, like, using needles to shoot up.
Keith, we got to understand, a prostitute that's going to be around a billionaire. A prostitute is going to be around a billionaire. Is going to be the cleanest bitch in the room, bro.
I would imagine so. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, okay, so, like, a girl that's in these rooms, right? So what I'm trying to emphasize is that the girls that Bill Gates was fucking were just girls that somehow got caught in the orbit of this fuck shit. You know what I mean? They just got caught in the orbit, But a whore that's happens to be like a real whore that happens to be around these super rich and powerful guys, man. She won't be giving off the funk coochie. He's like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? I got chlamydia, what the fuck? He's gonna be like, hey bitch, you burnt me. You burnt me, bitch. Like, oh my gosh. Maybe it was my boyfriend that I see every 2 months in Romania. Yeah, but yeah, Keith, you're right though. You can't sit here and tell me that a prostitute that's heroin addicted, trash on the street, got the funk box.
I think a promiscuous woman would be cleaner than. I think it's a case by case. I'm not,
Case by case. Yeah, Bill Gates, but you're going down, dude.
No, he's not. None of those guys are going down.
They're going down, Keith. The
no,
internet.
They're not. What? How? Oh, the internet? The internet's not real. It doesn't have any bearing in the real world.
Let me tell you something, man. This is, and I might have a tinfoil hat if I say this. But these new kids that are creating these algorithms, now we got to think, you guys, programmable money's coming into the play. Okay? All right? So some little nerd might create an algorithm to just cut somebody like Bill Gates off from the system. You know what I'm saying? Shit can get weird. You know what I mean? I think
like hack his account type stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, man. Like I'm trying to give the rabbit the gun, but I'm hoping that some kind of quote unquote justice. Well, he didn't. You know, Bill Gates, he didn't really break the law, did he? Did he break the law?
I don't know what he did. I don't know what is proven in that stuff because our Justice Department is not investigating it.
Cash Patel, man, he's out.
Celebrating with the hockey team.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
The hockey games. I hate that dude, man.
Giving Indian people a bad look.
You heard what he said, Cash. You giving Indian people a bad look, dog. You know what I'm saying?
He's the worst Indian on the planet, probably.
How's that?
Who do you think is the worst Indian?
There's not many.
Okay, I should say Indian American. I guess Dinesh D'Souza.
Dinesh D'Souza's pretty bad. Cash Patel's pretty bad. There's not a lot of Indians that
I know, that's what I'm saying.
out.
There aren't that many famous Indian people, first of all.
That actually come out and become a speaker box type of deal.
Yeah, and then half of them are like...
So for the amount of Indians that are being speaker box, Cash Patel, Dinesh D'Souza, you guys on some bullshit.
Right.
You guys are not white. You guys are not white, bro.
But there's Fareed
You will
Zakaria
never...
And, Aziz Ansari and...
What about that guy?
I'm just saying, they're the ones who aren't bad.
So what about the guy with Schultz? He's a simp for his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Akash, he's a simp for his girlfriend, bro. What's up, bro?
What do you mean a simp?
He's a super big simp, bro. Like,
Isn't everybody a simp for their...
Fuck no, hell no.
That's his wife.
That's his wife. I know, bro. The bitch is crazy. You haven't went down the rabbit hole, huh? Yeah, Keith, you gotta go down. I'm not gonna go down it. But yeah, he's a simp. Like his wife, he was on. Okay, so he was on Schultz's podcast. I'm like, oh yeah, my wife is a stay-at-home woman. She's never been promiscuous. Something. This and that. She comes out with a podcast and she's talking about, oh, I wanted to have a threesome and this and that. Oh, and this guy, oh, I had a one-night stand and blah 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 blah, saying all types of crazy shit, bro.
So you're saying she was a promiscuous woman?
Yeah, he was on the thing like, yeah, man, my girl is she's like the best girl in the world. She's super stay home.
That's a good impression.
Yeah, bro. And then this girl's a fucking slur, bro. Well, she was a slur, and she looks at him with so much contempt, bro. Like it's fucking crazy. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's gorgeous, though.
She won't kiss him, right?
Yeah, all types of crazy shit. Like what,
I
bitch? What, bitch? Fuck out of here, bro. I am old school, Keith. I do not play that shit. That dude is a fucking simp, dog. His bitch get around like, dude. It'll be uncomfortable for me to be in the same room if I was like on his podcast and this girl comes up. It'd be so uncomfortable. It'd be so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my god, get this shit away from me, you know, because she's so disrespectful.
But she said she's was
so
joking around.
Yeah, right. Bitch, you're disrespectful. That's what she said. Oh, baby, I'm just joking around. And she goes on the podcast, does the same shit again. Oh, baby, I'm just poking around. Let me suck your dick. Oh, da, da, da. Okay, oh, man, she's so beautiful. Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, okay, but I don't think that makes him a bad person.
Nah, it doesn't make him a bad person. Not when it comes to... I just had to throw...
Everyone is a simp for their wife. That's literally... If she wants to leave... Okay, if you have a bunch of money... and your wife wants to leave you, she gets half of that. So everybody is a simp for their wife because they don't want your wife to get half your money.
Keith, no. Everybody's not a simp for their wife.
What?
No.
Okay, yeah. If
everybody's
have like an equal amount of money and like there's no.
How about you pick somebody that don't disrespect you? How about that? You know, like that's a simp move, bro. So how about you? How are you going to be a simp for your wife if your wife respects you and she respects the program? If your wife respects you and respects the program, then there's no need for simping to even be in the equation. It's just a normal man and woman. Man doing what he does, woman do what she does. He's already a celebrity. This guy's already a celebrity. Now he's been banging his head on the wall doing comedy for years, which is why Andrew Schultz respected him enough to put him on his platform.
But wasn't she with him before he was making making money in comedy?
I don't know, but he referenced her like, oh yeah, my wife, yeah, we got married, da 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 da, before she ever even was ever seen, and he was saying how she's super respectful, she doesn't go out and do this, she's never been with any other dudes, and now she's come out with a podcast after homie banged his head on a wall and became somebody. 80% of her viewers only are viewing her shit because of him.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? 80%.
80? It's more like 100%.
Maybe 100. I'm gonna give her the grace, Keith. Come on, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna say 80. 80% of her viewers, especially her returning viewers, are fans of old boy.
All right, returning viewers. Sure.
Returning viewers. So I have 100% of viewers and 80% of returning viewers.
Yeah.
Is his.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a massive. That means that dude had the wave. This bitch gonna get on the podcast and say things against how he initially described her.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't describe her truthfully. We don't know if she was lying to him or...
That's a simp, bro. Because how do you not know, man? Trickaroo. I'm out the closet. I want a threesome. I fucked a black dude.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I say that. You know what's wrong with that, Keith?
No, what's wrong?
Yeah, bro, that's a deep thing.
You think
a lot of dudes.
Okay, so you think a woman is more promiscuous if they sleep with a black dude?
No, I never said that. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying like how he says that, oh, she's never fucked nobody. She goes from never fucking nobody to wanting a threesome to fucking a black dude. Come on,
so
bro.
So you think fucking a black dude is above the sexual repertoire than a threesome?
Yes, when a bitch. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like if a female is actually out being sexually promiscuous and she's like fucking black dudes, then she's out there, bruh. She's not timid, okay? She probably has a big loose pussy, okay?
Oh, come on. That's...
What, bro? Like, what do you mean, bruh?
That's so... Bro, you're saying every woman... How many black dudes does she have to sleep with before she...
Bro, I'm not the one that thinks this. Dudes think that, bro. Dudes, non-black dudes, like, oh, you fuck with a black dude? I'm not fucking with you. You know what they call them?
So you're not saying you think that?
No, I'm not saying I think that. No, I'm not.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's not... Like, I don't think a pussy can get stretched out.
This is what I'm saying. This guy, what's his name? Akash described his wife as not promiscuous. She saved herself for him. She gets on a podcast and she's talking about, oh, I do a threesome. Oh, she's talking about like black dudes that she'll want to fuck. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know, either he's like a cuck type shit that's extremely disrespectful. I'm just saying, bro, because most dudes won't even fuck with a bitch if she fuck with a black dude. That's just how it is, Keith. I'm not the one making the rules. A lot of dudes are like that. A lot of dudes are weird, and that's a weird thing. You know what I'm saying? They call them mud sharks.
Nah, we can't say that. That's a horribly racist term, isn't it?
I mean, it's not like the ER, but hey, man.
That's like something a white guy with Tourette's would say.
Mud shark. I actually had somebody come and tell, one of my clients was like, oh, I don't know why people are mad that he says that he has a sickness. No, he doesn't. If he goes to a bar in Harlem, trust me, he's not gonna fucking yell that word.
And if your sickness is to yell horrible racial slurs, then avoid a situation where you're gonna do that. What?
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, dude. But then you're telling them they need to avoid situations and they need to be silent. Yes. Are you trying to silence people with this?
So that motherfucker.
When your disability is yelling horrible racial slurs at people, yes, I want to silence that. What? I mean, I'm not saying don't go out, that's obviously with your close friends, but if you're in any kind of situation where there's black people around and you're a white guy with Tourette's and you know, hey, my thing makes me say the worst possible thing. If I see this person, I am gonna say the worst word in the English language.
That's the worst word in the English language?
I mean, name one worse word. No, don't Ash. I can't even think of one. I literally can't think of one that's worse. I mean, come on. To me, it just seems... Okay, yeah, maybe... yeah, like, you can't really live in a busy city either. I'm just saying for everybody's safety, all right?
Can I talk to John Davidson? I don't know why they always saying his name. John Davidson, this is the guy with Tourette's. Let me talk to you for a second, bro. Let me talk to you for a second, dog. You're playing games, man. He actually wrote a apology letter, not apologizing because he has a syndrome. Dude, you're a piece of shit.
What do you mean not apologizing?
He didn't apologize. He said he's not going to apologize for having a disorder.
I thought he did apologize.
No, but it was like, I'm not going to apologize for having a disorder. It was an apology letter, but it wasn't an apology. But anyways, John, I've never known anybody, any black man, okay, and it's a lot of black people. There's more black people than there are white people, okay, in the world, okay. I think there's more black people that speak the English language than white people.
Really?
Okay?
Yeah.
I've never seen or heard of a black person having Tourette syndrome. He get around white people, he say, honky! Honky!
No, because honky isn't offensive. So the way Tourette's works is your brain is basically pranking you into saying the worst possible thing.
So I know how that feels. When I go to my girlfriend's house, back when I was, dating and meeting my significant other's family or whatever, even my in-laws, I'll be at the table eating and I don't know nobody there and the tension's kind of a little high. and everybody's like eating dinner at the table and I'm like, I have this urge to be like, what if I take her grandmother's plate and just throw it across the room?
Okay, we all get those thoughts, right? Like, let's just...
I get those thoughts!
Yeah, of course, because like, what if I totally destroyed the situation, right? Like,
yeah.
Because everyone gets this stuff, but like, these guys get it that it compels them to do it. I mean, he didn't want to yell that at the BAFTA awards, and I know I'm leaving the hard R in the BAFTA awards. I would edit that out, but they wouldn't want me to. So the BAFTA awards, I forgot what my point was, but
or you to yell. I can see if you're in the elevator and you see if you really have the worst case of Tourette syndrome, and some big black dudes come in and you just starts spilling at the mouth. But at a award, you're yelling it.
I know, it's great.
He
said he left. He said he did leave, but other people were saying he didn't leave. He was there. He yelled that 3 times. He yelled the F slur, which was edited out. The homophobic slur.
I feel like they're always trolling us. Just like when Kobe Bryant passed away, one of the most beloved.
R.I.P. Kobe.
One of the most beloved athletes in Los Angeles. On Los Angeles, I forgot what radio station. I wish I could bust out the radio station, but they called him another black celebrity's name. It's like, come on, dude. I mean, they do this shit on purpose. That's what they do. They always do it. When somebody dies, they say, oh, Samuel L. Jackson. Well, that's not Samuel L. Jackson. That's Keith Richards. You know what I'm saying? But they do that.
They put Keith Richards for Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, they do. It happens all the time. All the time. You
know what? Since we're talking about Kobe, I just put out a music video. So I'll how about I play that video to take us out?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just put out a music video. So about Kobe.
Nice.
Yeah. So
when we gonna watch at the end of the show,
or if you whenever, if you want to watch it now or at the end.
Why not play that shit now?
Play it now?
Yeah.
All right.
Watch it. Fuck LA traffic.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Sitting in LA traffic. This shit is tragic. If it wasn't for this traffic, Kobe'd still be alive. If it wasn't for this traffic, Kobe wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have had to fly. He wouldn't have had to fly. In that helicopter.
My boy. Oh, listen to this.
Still be alive.
Wasn't that cool?
Maybe make 20 lanes. Maybe have some buses, man. Maybe have some trains. Maybe have a subway. Build some shit on the ground. Get some public transportation.
Build some shit underground.
They should build it. They should build it.
Sitting in LA traffic. Shit's tragic. Los Angeles. Shit's tragic.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah. Legend.
Kobe wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have had to fly, man.
See you. The track is LA Traffic Kill Kobe off of the Middle Age Trap album. Streaming on all platforms, by the way. That's Middle Age Trap. Streaming on all platforms.
Make sure you pick that up. And please follow Digital Asset Junkie TV on IG. You motherfuckers. All right, man. So let's, Hillary Clinton, dude.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Hillary. Let's also look for a day trade because we forgot to do this.
Okay. And after that, we're going to talk about Foxy Hillary, how beautiful she was. Ooh, she was beautiful. Anyways, take it away, Keith.
All that evil leaves a toll,
Yeah, you see what happened to Palpatine.
Right. Yeah, they're trying to tell us something. All right. So I'm looking here.
LA traffic.
It's catchy, isn't it? Right? Catchy. All right. Let's. I'm gonna short it up here. All right.
Short. Okay.
I know it's going way against the trend, but there we go. Now let's move our stop to profit. I can't. There we go. All right, we're up. My stop is in profit. I'm gonna aggressively move my stop to profit now. If you can see what I'm doing here, this is how I trade. All right. Moving the stop to profit. So if I get stopped out, I'm up $80. That's how that works. Because I just shorted it up there. Why did you short it? No, because it was at the top of the range right here. I'm going to... yeah, it's going to stop me out. There we go. All right, so there's a day trade right there. See this wick? We're looking at the 1 minute chart. I think you can see everything. So this is NQ NASDAQ futures. So look at the 15 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute real quick. Yeah, that's a big long wick there, isn't it? That's all I'm gonna say right there. But yeah, so now why don't you short again? It's back up here. I'm not, you double and you triple dip, that's when you get in trouble. All right. When you try the same play over and over again, if you don't have tight stops, the second or third time is not as A1 of a setup as the first time, right? So that's what you don't want to do. All right. Well, all right, let's go short again when we, I'm going to short right here. I'm going to short it a lot. Let's make sure I'm on my paper trading. Yep. All right. I'm in heavy. Check it out. I'm in heavy. Up $300. Up $400. Up $500. Up $600. I have not moved my stop into profit. Why? Because I'm trying to be entertaining. This isn't good, smart day trading. And look at that. See what happens when you don't move your stop to profit? Now you gotta sit through a loss when I could have just been stopped out in profit, right? So, it's something to think about, folks. Alright, we're back in profit. Oh, I'm down. Yeah, this looks like it might be turning around. I could have gotten out with my hundreds of dollars profit. Instead, now we're down a bunch. Now we're down almost 1,000. What do you think? Should we cut or should we wait to see if it turns around? Cut the loss, or should we see if it keeps falling back down? I think it's gonna fall. If it goes above the buy side here, I'm gonna cut it. But I think we have a good chance of it falling, of it dropping right now. Oh yeah. I'll be white black.
Where's mine?
All right.
All right, y'all. We're gonna do a little intermission.
Well, you want me to turn it off?
No, yo, I'm just gonna be like this. Bye, ICP. Bye, ICP. What? Bye, ICP. Bye. What's going on? Looks like everything's in the red.
Oh yeah. Let's check out the charts. This position is in the red. I'll tell you that.
Everything's in the red right now.
Oh. All right. Let's see here. Bitcoin is kind of up. XRP is up a little. Ethereum is up. Let's check out our long-term position. So, alright, our Bitcoin position is doing good. This day trade is not working out. This, it's supposed to be a quick scalp, and, I was trying to show you what happens when you don't move your stop to profit, You guys saw that. I was up almost $700-800. Now I'm down that same amount.
Wow.
Yep. I should have just moved my stop to profit right there. Now I gotta move my stop to a loss. I'm gonna move it to the top of this candle here. If it goes up top there, I'm out. I'm done. Sometimes you gotta take that $1,000 loss.
Woo! Just that quick.
But if it keeps going down, I'm gonna be moving it aggressively. I'm gonna be moving my stop down. Alright. So now my stop is at... I'm gonna get stopped out with a $500 loss, probably. What? Yeah. Oh, watch it. It took our stops out. Now it's gonna go that direction, isn't it? Alright, well... You can always get back in, people. Oh, but you know what? Because we're doing aftermarket hours, so the spread is really bad. So if you're just doing a market buy or a market sell, you're gonna get screwed on the you know buy ask price, the margins. All right, I'm in pretty heavy if you can't tell. So this trade could blow our account, and that's not what you want to do. But we're living on the edge here at Digital Asset Junkies. We're trying to be exciting.
Yeah, that's right.
This is not how I would trade. Oh, look at that. Should we now we move our stop? That green means we're up.
All
right.
All right, profit right there.
All right, let's move that. All right. Now we got that $1,000 profit. So
nice, yeah.
So we took that loss, we got it back. All right.
Tomorrow's another day.
Exactly. Exactly. You got to live to see another day, and there goes more in our direction, but whatever. Totally fine. That's how you don't get FOMO, folks. All right. What should we do? Should we do we have videos we want to?
Yeah. Let's look at my girl Hillary, man.
Oh yeah.
And then just
you got the headphones right here.
So I told Keith the other day. If you look at Hillary's old photos, gosh, whew, Fox. I mean,
yeah,
gorgeous.
Let's
Oh,
is this a video or?
It's a video. Well, it's a video, but
of more questions. So regarding the Epstein files, there are many files where Jeffrey Epstein seems to speak as though he does know you personally. In one file, EFTA 006571115, Mr. Epstein is commenting, and he quotes, "Hey, Hillary Clinton is much prettier in person." This was
what a sick man.
2011.
can you believe he said that?
And then another
Congressman, I'm not going to object to that.
She's not gonna object to that. Look at her, she's crazy, bro. She's doing her best to be a human, dog.
Did you see when Bill Clinton was looking through the pictures in the deposition, and he was starting to smile?
Yeah,
like he was reminiscing.
Oh, I remember those
and then
days.
The lawyer was like,
"Hey, calm down."
Hey, can we find that? Can you put that in the thing?
It has to be on Instagram. I gotta find it on Instagram.
It's got to be on Instagram. Check it out. It's got to be on Instagram. Search
Instagram needs to have a grok, okay?
Search Bill Clinton deposition or something. Deposition. Epstein deposition.
Perfect.
Yes. All right. So you're gonna add that to this share thing, and then you added it? All right,
add it, baby.
Refresh.
There we go.
Look at this tech on this show, by the way. We're good, man.
We move it.
We got the clip. We want. It's like teamwork.
Look at Bill. So he like, yeah, man.
Look at him smiling. His lawyer's like, Bill, we can't, you're on camera. Bill was like, let me see those pictures.
Let me see it. Hold on. Can I take this home?
I forgot all about her. Look at that. What a creep. He's like, oh, that shit was a baddie.
Hey, his lawyer was on point, though, man.
His lawyer was like, you creep. Look at him.
She's like, whatever, Bill. You crazy.
What is wrong with him?
We have
He's like, man,
5
fuck
minutes
this.
remaining in the
Well, you gotta remember, man. Bill Clinton grew up poor. He was not.
So what?
He's not. Well,
I know a lot of poor people who wouldn't laugh while at a deposition for human trafficking while they're the former president. I mean,
Hey,
why
man.
are they?
Who knows? Everybody deals with anxiety their own way, man. You know.
He looks like he's having a blast.
That's not polished.
Dude, he looks like he's having a blast, and he's at a deposition because he's in pictures with this guy who was a huge human trafficker. I mean, you know, I'm all for comedy and stuff, but I think that's pretty inappropriate. Uh, and
Right on. I feel you.
if that makes
I
me
feel
a
you.
square, so be it. I just think it's pretty disrespectful to the actual victims
No,
of
yeah.
this thing because, and I would like to have him
This is some-
respond and be like, "Oh, I was just laughing because they said something that was so untrue. I was laughing," and say exactly what it was. Right? Maybe there's an explanation, but to the general public, it looks like he's laughing, looking at pictures of victims of human trafficking.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what it looks like. So he needs to come out and say something. His lawyer was trying to protect him, but he was like, no, give him back. I mean, let's watch this again.
Ask you some questions related to the crimes committed by Mr. Epstein and Miss Maxwell.
I mean,
Hold on, let me see that. Hold on.
what's that?
Let me see.
Yeah, he's looking at a picture, definitely.
He licked his finger and didn't even.
Look at
He's licking his.
gross.
He didn't even. Oh, he turned it.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, that's not how you should.
I remember
Maybe
that day.
there was something funny, but even a comedian would be like, "Well, this is a
You
trial
were.
for humans."
Yeah, you're a world leader. Have some decor, baby.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sick of our world leaders just being the biggest scumbags and
But
laughing
Keith,
in our
did you know-
faces. At least when they were trying to lie to us, they respected us somewhat.
Yeah.
Now they're just laughing in our faces, obviously covering up human trafficking on grand scales, like,
Yeah.
and like the people in charge are
Lord
covering it up,
knows.
the Justice Department covering it up. Ex-presidents are laughing when they're looking through like images of victims. It's like,
Exactly.
how are these the leaders? I thought my friends are scumbags. They're way better
Way
people than
worse.
this. I mean,
Exactly.
like it's pretty crazy.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly, Keith.
yeah.
For you to be laughing, like you are a
Right.
world leader, dude.
Right.
You know.
Well,
But you know, Keith. So this is another. Let me find it. El Mencho. You know who that is, right?
what, El Mencho?
Yeah. He has a list of people that were powerful people that were trafficking stuff. That were trying to traffic kids in Europe and America. He has a list.
He has a list.
Allegedly, yeah. I'm trying to find the media that showed it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. So it's a bad thing, man. This is one of those situations where
It's just a bummer that those people are running shit. It's like, why?
yeah, dude.
There are so many better people that is just like also smart, probably. They
Yeah.
could, why it doesn't? It doesn't really take that much to be a president, right? I mean, you gotta be good at talking. You gotta be able to lead.
Gotta have a
people.
good team.
Yeah, you gotta have a good team who
It's all in the
respects
team.
you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that hard.
If you're the CEO of Best Buy or Target then you have the skills to be.
well, why does it have to be a CEO? Why can't it be the manager of a Chili's?
It can be manager too. Yeah, manager.
I mean, like, manager of a Chili's manages people also. It's like,
General manager or like a assistant manager.
no, the guy at the restaurant, boots on ground, someone like AOC. She used to be a bartender.
AOC.
Now she's a politician.
Yeah.
Somebody who
She used to be a
actually
what?
understands.
What did she
She
used
used to be a bartender.
Oh,
She used to
okay.
be a bartender at various bars. And now that's
AOC is up to something because guess what? I have not seen her in any headlines, and a lot of people are chanting her
Is that
name.
bad or good?
I think it's good because she's working on something. Working on a plan.
So she's being all mysterious.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got that Cardi aura.
If you're going to like really make
Playboy
your mark,
Cardi aura.
yeah, dude, you got to plan it and you got to execute. Kamala was not a good choice for the
Sure.
first female. You know,
No, Hillary was the first female.
Hillary wasn't. Yeah.
But
Hillary didn't make it.
Yeah.
Hillary for sure wasn't.
No, I know. And
Hillary was worse than Kamala, in my
That's
opinion.
what bums me out. Everyone's like, oh, we can't have, even like Democrats, like people who are like supposedly liberal are like, I hope they don't run another woman because the country is not ready for a woman president. It's like, no, the country is not ready for like an obvious like puppet woman president who has no platform. They're not passionate about their platform. But somebody like AOC who's passionate about the stuff, that's like, I think AOC is the best candidate for president. I think Gavin Newsom, I wouldn't vote for Gavin Newsom. You gotta, here's my politic theory. All right. If the Democrats want to win, they gotta go progressive. All right. Because the people who are blue, no matter who, they'll vote for anybody, right? If they're Democrat.
Yeah.
Progressives won't vote for anybody. Progressive will only vote for progressive. So, okay, it's like if you were having a party, right? And like you want as many people to come to your party, in these two groups, right? One group will eat anything besides pork, right? And one group will only is vegetarian. They'll only eat vegetarian meals, right?
Okay.
So what meal do you serve? Obviously, you don't serve pork. You serve a vegetarian meal because then the people who don't eat pork will also eat the vegetarian meal.
Mm-hmm.
And the vegetarians will come because there's a vegetarian meal. And obviously you could only serve one meal. In that analogy. But that's the thing. Anybody planning a party understands that. Why doesn't the Democrat Party understand that?
They don't give a fuck, man, because they're trying to mold. They're trying to mold and shape it and do it how, they're not going with the flow.
It's ridiculous.
They're not going with the flow, man.
Yeah, they're not going with the flow.
They're not
The
going with the
Republicans,
flow.
for all their faults, they go with the flow. They go with what the flow of their base wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They do go with they didn't want Trump. Republicans didn't want Trump to be president. But,
Trump took that shit.
Yeah.
Trump took it,
and
man.
then they were like, well, that's what our base wants, so that's what they'll get, because they actually respect their base. Meanwhile, the Democrats are like, oh, it's the lesser of the two evils. What are you gonna, you're gonna, they blame non-voters because their candidate doesn't motivate you enough to vote. And then they blame third-party voters. You get, and really, nobody's like, why are they not running the progressive? Then everybody votes for them. That's what
Yeah.
That's what I really don't like about all that stuff, and that's why I encourage non-voting. Look at what voting got us here. Why are you voting? It's so pointless. Don't vote. I want to run a don't vote campaign.
Don't vote.
You know how they have a
That's what they did
rock
with
the
Kamala.
vote?
That's what they did with Kamala.
What?
People did not come out and vote.
Right. I'm saying more
For Kamala.
people should not come out and vote. I mean, if you don't know anything about politics, just don't vote. It doesn't concern you, right? Only if you know about politics. Only if you study their policies do you vote. Because otherwise you're just voting on like, oh, I like that ad. Is that what people are voting on? I mean, come on, it's crazy. God, I don't even get that shit. They're like, oh, billionaires are buying the elections. How? Billionaires not paying me to vote for somebody, all right?
Exactly.
So, like, how are they buying it? They're putting ads out? I mean, how about you research something more than an ad if you want to vote? I mean, it's a serious thing you're doing. Why would you just wing it? I mean, come on.
Well, Keith, the jig is up. All these PDF files are these powerful people are being, shown to be punk ass.
Yeah, hanging with some real scumbags.
Scumbags, man.
At the very least, they're hanging with the biggest piece of shit in America, right?
Yeah.
at the time. Yeah, I mean, so
Hey, let's go to the Instagram, man, and I saved another video. So this is a video of a Japanese man seeing a white guy, and he approaches him by saying, "Hey, are you a pedo?"
what? Where?
Refresh it. Yeah.
In Singapore, whites are evil. I cannot disagree. He said whites are evil, period. I'm not saying, I didn't say that. He said that. I'm not.
But you think it.
Yeah, I.
A lot of hate for white people, so I don't know. Chicken cross.
Those guys in Japan right now. And
He's in Japan?
He's in Japan.
Next, maybe Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, one by one.
Well, so you're just naming all rich white guys.
I don't know. All these guys.
Yeah, if you're in Japan, you're a rich white guy.
Guys. No Asian men involved in this one. But the Philippines, all white guys going after little girls. Then Thailand, same. This is your DNA. You have DNA. That's DNA. But I can understand, yeah. Because white people, they rob the whole world. They stole the world. America, Australia, New Zealand, India, they're robbers. They, Jamaica, or they're thieves, you know. Now they're coming here and stealing Asian girls now. Shit.
This guy's going in.
No respect.
I like
So you
him.
just had a bad experience with.
Come on, I'm telling
With white
common
people in
sense,
general.
What you see around the world, you know, you don't deny that. Demand.
I mean, it's all facts. It's not. None of that stuff can be disputed. Nothing he said could be disputed. Everything he said there is a fact,
My
right?
friend told me in Singapore, whites are
I mean, not that part.
I cannot
I
disagree.
mean, that's not a
He said-
fact. That's opinion.
His friend is in Singapore.
But I'm saying all that other stuff he said was.
But you think it.
Yeah, I.
A lot of hate for white people, so I don't know.
They, I mean, they did conquer all those places, right?
Now who's gonna next? Maybe
Yeah.
Bill Gates,
Which, in a sense, is stealing, right?
Donald Trump.
Yep.
Like if I go to your house and be like, "Hey, that's mine. Oh, sir, your wife and kids is mine."
I just downloaded part one. Let's watch part one real quick. So you guys got to see the approach this how this old man did it, man.
I don't know if I want to platform this racist, but I mean, he makes a compelling argument.
You think I'm like Jeffrey Epstein? Huh? You think I'm like Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein had a sex island.
Yeah.
Sex Island.
Now today,
So you think all white people are involved?
But
in
I think
Jeffrey?
people of every race have a
many
sex
go
island,
to
probably.
Even Thailand, here same. They're going out with Japanese girls. They don't respect Japanese men. Philippines same. All white guys. All white guys. I know. I still remember even little boy, white guys going out. Girls and GI. They're all GI. You know, girls. Yeah, I know why they are doing that. My friend said that that's in their DNA.
So-
they love sex. You know, that's why.
So
They-
you don't like me just because I'm white?
Doesn't matter. I'm telling you. You see, here English teachers, the English guys came from England.
Yeah.
Their main aim is not. They are not English. They are not teaching. Main aim is fucking looking for fucking woman. You know.
Bro figured all this out. He like, look,
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
live in a white country, but I've seen enough of y'all pull up to my country. I already know how y'all get down.
He's just in some like Japanese village. This is what I've noticed about the world, and he's not wrong about any of that, right? I mean,
It's his opinion.
white English teachers probably do
Yeah.
fuck Japanese women. I would say, because I like to be the lawyer for the other side of the argument, I would say, well, you date who you're around, right?
Yeah.
So,
But he says
I-
they come out there specifically.
I mean, if they're dating their students, obviously that's
If you're going somewhere to teach a language that you learned as a kid, that's just basic, because they're teaching basic English now. They're not teaching literature or fucking. They're teaching basic English. If you're going to a country,
which, by the way, that's as far as English should go.
if exactly,
Why are you teaching obviously kids who are good at literature will do literature.
yeah. Yeah.
But after can read and write English, let's move on to other stuff.
If you're a heterosexual man going out to a land to teach your language that you learned as a kid, you're definitely fucking bitches out there, bro. That's your main goal. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, you don't love education.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah, dude.
So he's right. He's totally right.
Hello. How are you?
I can't.
Hello. How are you?
I can't be the white guy's lawyer. That my case is flimsy. Obviously, his motives are clear.
Konnichiwa. That's it. I'm gonna say. Okay?
He had prior intent. All right, I'm switching sides. I'm on the prosecution. That white guy.
You don't even got a point. You don't even have the white guy. What? Come on, be the attorney for the white guy. Hey, sir, why are you out here?
I have to recuse myself
with those
from the case.
I can't even think of a reason. I'm writing a book, okay? I'm writing a book about East Asian culture.
Oh, Ryan Coogler reacts to the outburst.
That thing that people don't want to talk about, right?
Right? This isn't the real Ryan Coogler.
No, it's not. He's making a joke.
Come on.
Yeah, now you don't want to watch the
key. Platform misinformation.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. When I saved it, I was like, nah. I thought it was really funny, but
that's misinformation.
Yeah.
I hate that. I noticed because of the mustache.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I don't know what Ryan Coogler looks like.
Yeah.
He's a director, right?
Yeah, he's a director. I don't know. I don't
know what he looks like.
I actually know what he looks like because I'm black.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't think I've seen him.
I follow a lot of black media, and I do when I see him, I do, and I feel like people do know that's why he has like the little.
I don't know if that makes me racist. Does it make me racist that I don't know?
Keith, we're all racist, bro. We're all racist.
I do know what Quentin Tarantino looks like, but he puts himself out there.
He puts himself out there.
I didn't know what Paul Thomas Anderson looked like for a very long time.
I still don't know what he looks like, and I like his movies. I'm a fan of his. The Sophie brothers.
Sofia Coppola looks
the Sophie brothers. I don't know what they look like.
I know what one of them looks like because he's in shit.
Okay.
I think Benny is in.
If I seen him walking down with but I love all of his movies.
Yeah.
All of his movies. So I think but I know all the black directors. I know.
I know Spike Lee looks like. So
Spike Lee's
there's
visible.
a black director. I know what.
Spike Lee's Superman.
So Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino are basically the same level, right? Of director visibility and popularity.
For sure. Spike Lee was like he starred in his film, just like Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
So Ryan Coogler, you shouldn't feel. I mean, we're all racist to a certain extent. We're all racist to a certain extent, I think, man. It's just what kind of racist are you, man?
But okay, who's the white director equivalent to Ryan Coogler?
The white director equivalent to Ryan Coogler right now is none. Ryan Coogler
young, right?
surpassed Quentin Tarantino in in box office. So I can't really say. That's kind of a hard question.
What is he? He's done Black Panther and
Black Panther,
Fruitvale,
the reboot of Rocky, Creed.
Oh.
Which Creed is a dope movie.
Oh yeah. Creed.
I love boxing movies and Creed.
I've never seen Creed.
Creed is good.
I haven't seen the Rockies either.
Creed is good. You never saw Rocky?
Nah.
Whoa,
yeah.
Keith.
I might have seen the first one, but yeah.
Rocky was dope.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
Rocky was
I think
dope.
I have the entire box set.
Yeah, Rocky was dope, dude.
Yeah.
All the Rockies were pretty dope. Creed is dope too. Creed is. They have really in-depth fight scenes. Like really, Floyd Mayweather kind of brought the whole finesse and technical thing to boxing.
Yeah.
That all movies copy. They're all copying Floyd Mayweather because that's like the ideal way to protect yourself and to be defensive and offensive at the same time. So Ryan Coogler, they really went deep into it, and the fight scenes are fucking dope. I love to watch that in the theater. If it's ever in the theater again, check it out. Because Keith always goes to the movies. I wish I had time. Keith is a flexer. He has a lot of, He lives a raw life.
Is it a flexer? I mean,
It's a flex, man. You go to all the dope
I feel
movies.
like having a wife and kids is a flex.
I go to the movies every 6 months if I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And I'm watching what they have. Keith, he's watching old school movies. I'm like, damn, that shit came out in 2010.
Yeah,
It's like,
I like movies. I'm a movie guy.
we're all movie guys. All real men are movie guys, I feel like. But I shouldn't point that. I shouldn't say real man. I shouldn't say.
I'm getting more into documentaries now.
Documentary's dope.
Watching a lot of documentaries every day.
You watch westerns?
At work. Westerns?
Old school westerns? Yeah.
Yeah, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Good, bad, and ugly. Yeah.
You know that movie Seven Samurai?
Yeah.
That was what The Good and Bad.
Yeah.
That was what
they
Good and Bad
copied
and
it.
Ugly was based on, right?
Yeah.
What's a good western? What else? I just watched a western. Oh, Three Amigos.
Okay.
I rewatched Three Amigos. That holds up for sure. Holds up.
The Sundance Kid.
Sundance Kid. I don't think I've seen that. Is that good?
That was a western. I don't know many westerns, but westerns are like a kind of a dope era. I feel like.
Right.
So spaghetti westerns are Italian.
Now I'm hungry. What? Gambling on live traffic? Let's see that.
We can make a push here. Oh my god, dude, we just got saved?
It's insane.
We just
How?
got 18! Dude, we need 4 more!
How many cars are gonna pass the green light?
I would totally bet on that.
You gotta like look at it all day and be like, all right, 3 o'clock.
Oh my god, dude, we just got saved?
That seems fun.
And couldn't you just like hack that and be like, send a bunch of cars there?
Ah, Keith, man, you always thinking about hacking the system,
Yeah, I
dude.
like scams. I like a good scam.
Oh, so Keith, oh man, I ran into a guy, and his cousin is a scammer, and he was saying
In America?
in America,
Yeah.
he said, dude, scammers,
Make a bunch of money.
oh yeah, scammers can get it all, man.
Get it all.
If a scammer want to get in your shit,
Dude, we should get a scammer on the show.
yeah, interview him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Scammers are, they have there has not been a major firewall to block these new scammers, man. Like there needs to be, Ethereum, what's that?
Oh no, go ahead. You were saying.
I was going to
about
say Ethereum and Internet Computer Protocol are the only blockchains that are working to combat the quantum computer issue. Because a quantum computer can get in. There's a computer
I've
that
heard
can
this.
take your shit,
I've
all
heard
your
this.
shit.
That's why I believe in traditional bank account.
That shit's over, Keith.
I mean,
You sounding
it's
crazy.
over.
It's over, man.
You sound crazy.
The banks.
You think they're gonna let it be over? They're gonna keep bailing out the banks. They're too big to fail, is what they'll say.
I don't know, dude. I don't know,
You
Keith.
don't know. That's what they've been doing. They did it 6 years ago. They bailed out companies. They're just gonna keep bailing out.
What about if new companies?
No, they're not gonna bail out new companies.
No, not bail out. New companies are going to emerge.
What do you mean?
Like new type of banks are going to like emerge.
I don't think they'll bail those people out, but they're gonna keep bailing out the traditional banks.
Well, hey man, a lot. I don't know, dude. A lot of shit is going on, dude. The fucking Clarity Act. See, the Clarity Act has to do with that as well. The
What's that?
CEO of Coinbase literally, I think today, had a meeting with Donald Trump, and pretty much they're fighting over the Clarity Act. The banks, the crypto platforms, other financial institutions. The Clarity Act is one of the. So you guys, if you guys can, man, research the Clarity Act. We're going to talk about the Clarity Act more because this is one of the biggest, most robust bills that was put out there, man.
Maybe we'll break it down next week.
Or maybe, yeah, definitely somebody, if you guys, you guys are tuning in, research the Clarity Act, comment, let me know what I got wrong. Okay, but the Clarity Act is like banks, crypto platforms, because really all crypto platforms, because now they got Visa cards. You can get a Visa card with a crypto platform. They just don't have direct deposits. Then now you have companies like Varo. These are banking apps where you can, build your credit, get a direct deposit, and you don't got to go and see a fucking teller. These are brand new companies. It's called Varo, Varo. Then you got Cash App. I think Cash App, you can have a direct deposit. That's not a bank. So most poor people that don't have no money, they're living post to post and, I got to cash this check. They are using Varo, Cash App. Now X Money just launched. All right.
X, like the
X Money.
Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter. That just launched. Okay. Dude, so I think this banking shit, man, I don't know, man. I think,
Oh, yeah, banking is going to be over. Because,
banking's over, bro.
Because Twitter made a currency. You're the one that sounds crazy.
Not a current. Twitter don't have a currency. You can send money there, and you can have a debit card. So you don't need Wells Fargo. You don't need Bank of America.
Okay, but they do. What's their bank? They obviously have a bank.
Who? Dude, I don't know.
So
I don't know who the fuck their bank is. Like, what the fuck?
It'll say on their credit card who the
Visa or
lender is.
MasterCard. It'll say Visa or MasterCard.
Yeah, but then it'll say who the lender or whatever. It'll say like JP Morgan or Citi or whatever, whoever the lender is.
When I'm thinking of bank, I'm thinking of Wells Fargo, Bank of America.
Yeah.
Like just regular banks that people use.
Let's see. Let's Google it. Or you could ask the producer.
What are we asking?
What bank does does the X debit card use or whatever?
What bank does the X debit card use? When I say X, I'm referring to X, formerly Twitter. I believe it's called X Money. The X debit card isn't tied to a single traditional bank like Chase or Wells Fargo. Boom. Instead, it's being built primarily through partnership with Visa. Boom.
So Visa.
Visa. Yes, but Visa is not a traditional bank. Visa is just a transaction processing company.
Oh. And then
yeah, bro.
And then
unlike normal debit card, the bank, quote unquote, isn't the main brand like Bank of America. X operate as a wallet, while Visa provides the rails for payments and card processing. Yeah, dude. Trust me, man, because Brian Armstrong, dude at Coinbase, he's battling the banks. Because what he's trying to do, he's trying to sure in on all that market of having people just, send their, it's a one-stop shop. You can buy crypto, stocks, direct deposits, all that. Get a debit card. Keith, bro, you gotta, Keith, man, this is we're gonna
FDIC.
Keith, we're gonna do it. I don't know about that, but Keith, we're gonna do an intervention. You're a baby boomer, bro. You're officially a baby boomer, dog. Like, that's the whole point of blockchain is to be, decentralized and, not use the traditional, banking system. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. Is it FD? That's something my dad would say. Hey, so is it FTC insured, dude? I don't trust that. Oh, X money. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, can you retweet $1? Oh, Keith, you have you're younger than me, bro. This is an intervention, dog. Keith, bro. You gotta snap out of it, dog.
I'm a skeptic, man.
You gotta. Yes, you are, bro. You're a fucking skeptic. Keith is a skeptic. You know, he was skeptical on XRP. You know what I'm saying? These banks are already out, man. You have Borrow, you have X Money.
Because here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Talk to me, Keith.
Let's say you're a Bitcoin miner, right? That's the most purest crypto you could be, right? A Bitcoin miner, right?
Yeah.
So you're mining it. And then the way you make money is by selling your Bitcoin for what? US dollars. And then what do you do with those US dollars? Put it in a bank account.
Okay.
So how is the crypto system gonna completely replace the bank account thing?
Because...
Okay, so let's say you're buying crypto, right? You're buying it from somebody, or usually the miner or somebody else who has it. That's how you buy it, right?
I believe...
When you buy crypto, it goes to somebody.
Once a crypto, like let's say if your crypto is on Coinbase or crypto.com, it's popular enough, purchase your crypto. So if a crypto is popular,
and what do they purchase it with?
No. Let's say you create a token. Let's say Dirty Dog token is big enough. Let's say we have so many tokens, we could sell them 100,000 tokens, but they'll buy them like
with what? What do they buy it with? US dollars, right?
With dollars, yeah.
Okay. So then we get those US dollars.
Okay.
And what do we do with those US dollars then?
Spend it or invest it?
Put it in a bank account, don't we?
We put it on a wallet. It's called a wallet. We put it on a wallet. Keith, that point makes no sense. Now you're talking about, if you're spending $1, you don't need a bank to spend $1. You just need a wallet to spend $1.
Well, then how do you get the cash out?
You get cash back if you go to a fucking store. If you have a Visa, and MasterCard.
So if you want $1,000 cash, you're gonna have to go to a store.
That's a good, you know what, Keith? That's
500 times.
That's a good question because this is what's gonna happen. And I'm just pilot thinking right now. Okay, what's gonna happen is. That's the only way Bank of America, Wells Fargo are going to compete. They're going to be like, where are people going to get their money? So now they're going to be the advertisers for, hey, here's an ATM machine. And of course, you put it in, or you got X money. They're going to charge you the ATM fee.
I do think ATM machines will integrate with crypto in the future.
Yeah.
I do think you'll be able to do transfer crypto to cash and cash to crypto in an ATM machine very fast in the near future.
But that's gonna be an issue with what you just said. Where am I gonna get my money? Like if I wanted, sure, these internet transactions is cool. What about if I want to cash? That's where the banks are gonna come in, bro. But the banks are dying. Keith said they're gonna bail them out like they always do. I don't know. I think the banks are gonna submit, man.
Who? Why? You think?
They're gonna have to submit and change.
Submit to who?
They already submitted.
The central bankers will always bail out the smaller
20 years ago. 20 years ago, when you called the bank, who did you talk to? You talked to a dude from fucking Seattle. Or you talked to me. I worked at a bank. You talked to me. Now you call the bank, you're talking to somebody in the Philippines or India.
All right.
So they bailed them out, but now they're subsidizing their money.
That's because they can do it now, and they're probably going to switch to AI, but that's because they can save money. The CEOs are still making record profits. The executives are still getting huge bonuses.
Yeah. That's a good cow sheep. Are the banks going to fall? Yes or no?
Of course not. Of course not.
I say the motherfuckers.
The people who make money won't let the banks fail. They've proven it in 2008. They've proven they won't even let companies fail in 2020. That was only 6 years ago.
But
So-
you guys can get your money. I think let me ask: can X Money do a direct deposit? Because then does X Money have direct deposit? If they have direct deposit, yes. The up-and-coming X Money account is expected to support. It ain't here yet, motherfucker. But once you get direct deposit, bro, I think I might even do that. Have X Money. It's the new wave, Keith.
I don't get how that's better than a regular traditional bank account that is FDIC insured. Yeah, maybe I sound like a boomer, but there are things boomers are right about, and that's having your money insured. Instead,
sound like a boomer.
Maybe Elon Musk makes a couple bad deals there, and he,
Shout out Elon, man. Elon just trying to have his people breed. That's all he's trying to do, Keith. He's a good guy. He's just trying to have his people breed. Just because he loves his people doesn't mean he hates the other people.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if he messes up, then that X bank account could go to zero, right? He could fuck up his entire company, and that X bank account.
That ain't gonna happen. That's the richest man in the world, Keith.
Yeah, but he's not
Elon
liable.
ain't gonna let that happen.
You think he's personally liable for X? No. If X goes bankrupt, there goes your bank account. And it's not FDIC insured, so who will be having the last laugh? Not me, because I don't think Schadenfreude is funny. I'd be actually feeling bad for those people. But they were laughing at me, calling me a boomer, because I want my money to be insured up to $250,000. Okay, maybe then I'm a boomer. Like, I don't know.
Man,
I want to
You
be
a boomer,
positioning
dog.
my money with the people who will be getting bailed out. Because that's all the government cares about. They don't care about the little people. They don't care about inflation. They don't care about making everything more expensive. They care about making sure people with the assets, the mainstream assets, not your little XRP, not your little shit coins over there. Your
did you just call? Hold on. Did you just call XRP a shitcoin, Keith?
No, I was saying.
Do you just call
shit coins? I was not XRP. I was saying.
I scared.
More
Yo, record saying XRP is a shitcoin. You see that, Keith? XRP is gonna boom. You see Keith dirty. He's afraid to call it a shitcoin. Keith,
I don't know anything about.
why you mean? Hey man, so you calling the XRP army little dog?
Call in and tell me why I'm wrong, XRP army.
Wrong about? Hold on. So what are you saying, bro? What are you saying, dog?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You brought up XRP. You kind of warped my head a little bit. I'm like, oh shit.
I am saying the people who control the money, the central bankers of the world, they're gonna obviously bail out the major banks. They're gonna bail out major companies. They're not going to bail out XRP. They're not going to bail out all those crypto. Maybe I don't know. They'll
bail out XRP. How the fuck can you bail out XRP?
That's what I'm saying.
Hella people own it.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's building value.
Wait.
How are you going to bail out XRP?
All I'm saying is if XRP
Ripple's buying billion-dollar companies. Ripple has more money than Bank of America, Wells Fargo, all those fucking companies combined.
Really?
Yes. Let me see. Let me ask.
And you know what? I bet Ripple has a traditional bank account. I bet that company Ripple has a traditional bank account. Have a checking.
Let's do some research on the company Ripple, the company behind the XRP token.
Let's see how our day trade is doing.
What I'm trying to figure out is what's Ripple's overall value in dollars versus the major banks like Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, etc. All right, man. So we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna shut Keith up. Ooh.
Good.
All right, so let me.
Let's put XRP up here on the chart.
Ripple Labs valuation about 40 billion. The company raised 500 million from institutional investors.
All right. Well, yeah. Cool. I mean, I'm not saying that won't do well.
Yeah, well, Ripple ain't even up there, man. Ripple's worth about 40 billion. Wells Fargo's 267 billion.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's
man.
still, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
They're 1/5 of a major bank. Man, this is 2 hours. Should we do another
Cut it.
video or call it, or let's yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it, man. What you think, man? I think we.
Should we listen to the Kobe track again?
Yeah.
For the outro.
Fuck LA traffic, dog.
Yeah.
This one goes out to legend.
I'll point out my favorite part.
Kobe Bryant, R.I.P.
Again.
This shit is tragic. If it wasn't for this traffic, Kobe'd still be alive. If it wasn't for this traffic, Kobe wouldn't have died. He wouldn't have had to fly. He wouldn't have had to fly. In that helicopter.
It's coming up. My favorite part.
Still be alive.
Wasn't that pretty good?
Yeah.
That was like the perfect auto tune.
Maybe pass some buses, man.
Alright, well that's the episode. That's Digital Asset Junkies. Shout out to everybody watching. Live call in and leave a message. We'll play the message. If you have a message, we'll play it next whenever. So yeah, leave a message on that number. I'm Keith 30. This is Defi Daryus. Yeah.